Hello, this is the Captain back, so welcoming you to my Raptor boss guide for Warframe. Now, this is a boss where there aren't any invincibility phases, so you can deal as much damage as you possibly can in as little time as you possibly can, but you gotta be aware that this boss deals quite a lot of damage, so keep that in mind when choosing your equipment. And speaking of equipment, I'm gonna go over the weapons that I would recommend, which honestly, just damage. Get your damage out there. I'm going to be using the Bratton Prime as my primary, and I'm going to be using the Vacor Melloc as my secondary, but anything works, really, just as long as you have that damage. And if you want an elemental combo that will deal the most damage, it's gonna be radiation and cold. Cold for the shields, radiation for the alloy armor and the robotics. Yes, you're not stripping the armor, but I gotta be honest, more often than not you'll kill the Raptor before you strip your armor. If you don't do that, you're probably doing it wrong and you should get some more powerful equipment. So when you're actually fighting this boss, it deals a lot of damage, so you need to watch out for its moves and you need to be mobile. Right now it's just this is the NS, this is the first one that you'll fight, and there are its blue missiles. You need to get away from those things. Those things deal so much damage. The yellow projectiles, not so much. The blue ones are ridiculously strong, and they all have AoE on them. You see, it has quite a ridiculous AoE. It'll knock you down. It'll make things a little bit awkward to deal with, but you can deal damage straight to it, and I murder it with the radiation and cold combo. Now, it will drop this power cell that you have to pick up and drop it into those reactors like I just did there. If you drop it incorrectly, then it will destroy the reactor and it will spawn the next one. This is the next Raptor, and it shoots out these annoying little drones that will chase you down and do a little bit of damage and prevent your shields from recharging, but that's about the only dangerous thing you can do, or it can do. So get into a safe position, gun it down, pick up the power cell, drop the power cell in its reactor, and you'll move this fight on to the next or the final phase. You can get a little bit lucky sometimes, and the power cell will just drop from the enemy into the reactor, but that doesn't happen too often. This is the most dangerous one. It will shoot out these lasers. Do not stay on those lasers. They deal a crap ton of damage. But this is the final version of the Raptor, and once you murder that one, and you get the power cell into the reactor, you're done. You have to get the power cells into the reactor, or else you're going to be fighting this boss forever, which is great if you want to farm codex scans like I did, but you're probably not going to be wanting to do that. You probably want to farm Nova, so get it done as quickly as possible. I recommend looking for a group. If you pub it up, you're probably going to get some newbies who maybe don't quite understand how this boss fight works. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.